Well, morning. Here we are in San Martin del Camino. I did make it, and by about 5:15, so that was good trekking. I was certainly exhausted after that day, and I'll certainly be checking my routes a little more thoroughly going forward. Today I'm heading from San Martin del Camino to Astorga, which is actually a stop that I had planned to go to, so eventually my little route in my watch will get back on track. Anyway, I'm all decked out in my rain gear because there is a high chance of rain, and we're going to have some, I reckon. Anyway, today I'm going to dedicate it to our farmers back home, because as I've been walking through Spain, they have exactly the same issues over here as, you know, and I'm sure it happens all around the world as well. Where they seem to have a lot of drought going on. Obviously they've had bushfires through Spain, pretty bad ones just before I came over here, and I can see the effects of a lot of the drought that's been going on over here. Much the same as what happens back home with our farmers. Look, and I'll put it out there now, I'm not a farmer's bootlace. I find it hard to keep plastic houseplants alive, but I know that from people I've met that, you know, the farmers put in possibly up to like 6 months sometimes to grow something, and then for it to all fall over at the last minute due to weather and environmental effects. It must be heartbreaking for them. They also put a lot of financial money on the line to actually get that going. So it's important that we give support to those members that are usually like pretty tough sort of guys and gals. I'm talking about the wives and everyone who works on the farm. It's a tough thing for them to have to bounce back from. So if we can give our support wherever possible. If you are one of those farmers that's suffering, I'm sure you already know about these things, but there's a lot of support groups out there for you as well. I think there's I'll put the links in the description below, but there's like Rural Aid, and there's you know, a National Farm Health Centre or something like that, and Drought Angels, or a few various organisations that can help you, give you the support, give you the tools needed to hopefully to deal with those problems that you're going through. Anyway, today I'm going to be thinking about farmers and the important role they play in our society. You know, we eat, we clothe, all that sort of thing, and the things that they would go through when we do have poor weather or not ideal weather for those growing conditions. Adios.